Hey guys, happy Wednesday. This is Metal Bum here. I am just trying to start my mornings with what they call a morning routine. Got my little package here. This I've just had sitting for a while. I'm pretty patient in some ways, but in other ways not at all. So I'm trying to work on different things. Like I bought this like a week ago. This was with the eBay bucks. Check out that Mr. Rebates if you guys want the 1%. You don't have to click my link, but if you do click my link, I get like a $10 referral fee or something like that. I don't need it, but anything I do get is going to go back to my silver stack. And so it kind of supports the channel, whatnot, but it's going to support my silver stack, and I'm just going to put more. So that's just to let you guys know. But yeah, start my morning with a little oats. Try to be healthy. I want to my main goals when I first got into silver, when I was a kid, I used to like the proof sets, like the clad stuff. I used to look at them online, and then I used to collect coins that were like rare dates, like pennies and stuff. I still have that collection, but that was when I was a kid, and that's what got me into coins. But now I'm a big kid. I have more money, I have wealth, and if you want to learn about wealth and stuff, read The Millionaire Next Door. Silver Surfer was bringing up a good point about this Benjamin Graham book. I haven't read it in a long time, but it's called The Intelligent Investor. It's about value investing and fundamentals by Warren Buffett. But thanks Silver Surfer, thanks International Stacker, Salivate Metal, bunch of guys, Invectus, Acarictius, I forgot his name, but you know he's the guy with the Aztec thing, All Rebel, Monkey Man, all these guys, Salivate Metal, of course, Bean Counter, all these guys. I'm just like going on their video, and I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody because I'm going through so many people's videos right now, and everything is super helpful. Julian, Bullion, all these guys, man. And I was on Baggins live feed last night, and then Turtles, Silver Turtle. God, there's so many people. Stacking Nerd, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I don't know. I just want to say we should support each other, support the community. It's a mutual thing. This silver, we're kind of the prophets of silver at this point, and gold, precious metals. These are our stack. I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm just super excited because just to get in the community, and I just did my gratefulness stuff. All I do is I write down things I'm grateful for. It could be air, coffee, my dog, stuff like that. It sounds kind of silly, but you do it repeatedly. It's all these small little steps. There's a book called The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg, and that thing changed my life. It was how little habits can create something big. I got into real estate by doing little habits and slowly learning. I read so many books on real estate before I got into it. I was actually reading the Wall Street Journal. It's how I guess a lot of these larger real estate firms, just real estate in general, has a lot of loopholes. Commercial real estate, they might be in California allowing increase in property taxes because right now the property taxes are locked in with Prop 13. In Illinois, they're legalizing rent control, which is crazy because rent control is not the solution. It sounds like it's really good when prices are high, but it's actually an artificial. It's kind of like how we don't like how the Fed keeps pumping money. Rent control does the same thing, and it never ends well. Look at New York City. It has the most strict rent control, but what happens is these rules that they put on free enterprises, landlords or whatnot, and just homeowners, it hurts the smaller guys, and it helps the larger apartment firms who can wiggle around it. And the small guys like me, I'm actually a small guy, even though I do have a good amount of real estate, compared to these larger firms who can work the system. Just like in the financial industry, the banks work the system. All these regulations, they help the big banks and they hurt the middle class. But anyways, I was just going on a rant about I hate rent control. I hate price controls and price gouging and overreaching of the government. But I also believe that we should help people, and that we should take care of people who actually need help, that have psychological disorders, who have a guy who went to war and lost his legs, a guy who who literally is handicapped, the elderly. I don't want to get too into that actually. Organ increase building. So these things, they're making it illegal to evict apartment tenants for not paying rent. It's like when I was younger, I would like literally not eat, or I would live off of like rice and beans in order to pay my rent. And I remember like there were like people, my neighbors, they would literally come with like new rims on their car. They would paint their car over and over. They had like the rice rockets, and they would have like new exhaust, and then they'd like be like 30 days late on their rent. And one guy, he told me, he's just like, oh yeah, the landlord here, he won't evict you. Just pay your rent whenever and all this stuff. But it's like landlords have mortgage to pay, insurance, property taxes, which is like for some of our buildings is $1,000 a month. All these city fees we pay for, like the trash, there's like local insect control they're trying to like, which I don't mind paying, which does roaches and mosquitoes and stuff. And then we pay for like water bills, sewer bills. There's like a watershed bill for flooding, schools, a street thing, and then some other things which I actually don't mind paying. Hey, look, $10 gold. But that's enough of that rant. That has nothing to do with coins. I'm gonna go ahead and open this son of a gun. I'm actually just trying to talk fast, guys. I actually get a little nervous on these videos too. Just, I don't know why. It's just hard to talk and hold the video, and I'm just not used to being in the public, but I kind of consider these like a journal. And I actually enjoy doing them. I think that Stakurus Argentus guy was mentioning that the other day, and I appreciate that. And he's super into this too. So I actually don't even know for sure if this is a coin, but I'm pretty sure it is. Did your purchase make you happy? We'll see. Let me see the purchase first. I believe this was with my eBay bucks. Look at my old videos on eBay bucks. Oh yeah, this is cool. So I got into these because I got kind of like tired of stacking just American Silver Eagles and just Bullion. I was going strictly for weight in the beginning. But this right here, all right guys, I just got a phone call, but this right here is an Eisenhower Centennial Proof. Let me see what I actually got it for, because I think I actually am doing a spreadsheet, and I made it a goal that tonight I'm going to spend an hour on my spreadsheet calculating. I think I was watching Silver Bean Counter's video where he was like using his spreadsheets and stuff, and I was like, dude, I need to like track my stuff better, because I actually first got into this just trying to collect silver because I saw it was so undervalued, and a little platinum too. And then I just got into this whole community on YouTube. I just think it's freaking awesome. But this coin is, what I like about it is that it is backed by the US Mint, the American government, because it is a government coin, $1. I got it for $15.50 because I just spent like a lot of time, I was bidding on my phone all day. So I got it for $15.50. But this is actually, it's a beautiful coin. If you look really close, like it's a mirror finish because it's a proof. And I love that frostiness. I'm kind of learning a little bit of the lingo from everybody, but obviously I'm not a pro at this yet. Do I dig it? Yes. Am I into this? Will I learn a lot about this? Yeah, because if I have interest, then I'm gonna learn a little bit about this. But Eisenhower was a reluctant president, like after World War II. He was just such a great general that he basically got pushed into politics, but everybody loved him. But long story short, I love history. World War II, just the psychology of the time, propaganda, learning from past mistakes, just how all the governments like work together and how that spilled off in like the Russian with the Allies. We were allies with them back in the day. Not that we're enemies now, but eventually the things we learn from history is that history repeats itself, but also you can learn a lot from it. But yeah, I was just going to say that in World War II, that spilled off into the Red War and Red War. I mean, I'm actually just mesmerized by this coin, and I just keep looking at it. My precious. Sorry guys, I keep getting phone calls because I'm filming this from my phone, so that's why you see an abrupt thing. I need to return these calls. I'm buying another real estate deal. It's out of state. I'm actually nervous about it. But that's what drives me. I have like super high ambitious long-term goals, but I always live under my means. And that's kept us from losing out on big deals. But yeah, when I have more time, I'm gonna do more research on these, on stacking. But for now, I'm trying to get as much weight as possible. Silver, gold, precious metals, platinum. I think platinum's pretty low right now, but it seems to be going down more. That's kind of the trend, but who knows? Dollar cost averaging is the way to go. Right, Silver Surfer buddy? All right, peace out, guys. Metal Bum out. Funny, I was just talking about real estate. Invest in real estate. Is this talking about a REIT? A REIT is kind of, to me, real estate is control, just like silver and gold is control of your own wealth. I mean, who has control of this wealth right here? This is a store of value. Who has control over this? It's me. I have complete control over it. That's what I think freedom is. But it's just funny that I just happened to be talking about real estate. And I think I was talking about the reticular activating system, whatever's on your mind. Like I've been seeing a lot of stuff on silver and gold in the newspaper because I'm kind of thinking about that. It's on my mind right now. So you just happen to start seeing that. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But you also have to know that, and what you know about yourself, whether it's a weakness or a strength, you have to use that to propel yourself into bigger and better things and to learn from it and to grow and to avoid, not avoid risk, but avoid super failure. It's okay to fail. And I have failed in this along the way, but I've never lost everything because I stayed diversified. Okay guys, this is getting too crazy on these thoughtful mornings. Or they're not thoughtful, who knows? Maybe people are just like, this dude is crazy, what the hell is he talking about? But what I'm saying is, you control this, which is why I love this. But I also don't think you should put 100% of your wealth in this. I think you should put 10, 15%. If you know a lot about this, silver, gold, precious metals, maybe put 20, 30%. Maybe open up a business doing this, selling stuff on eBay, flipping these coins. What can you make? Budget for it. Maybe you can have 60% of your wealth in this or some form of silver and gold if you're doing things like monetizing a channel on YouTube, or you sell these, or you pour awesome silvers and that's your art form and your passion. And then you make money on that. But I wouldn't put everything in this because this might not go up like real estate will or like stocks will. That doesn't look like stocks to me. Like equities will, anyways, like markets do. Like bananas do. Invest in bananas. Go plant some banana trees outside and eat them. All right, guys, enough of that. Try to make this a little more fun, guys. It's been fun. I enjoy this, and I enjoy positive feedback and criticizing feedback. I like hearing both sides. It's kind of something that a lot of people have been talking about recently with Ray Dalio, his book called The Prince. Let me just wrap this up, guys. I keep getting a phone call from some guy at the bank, so I'll talk to you later. It's for lending for real estate.